Welcome into Paul Catalina's Top 5, brought to you by Texas Beef House. Go use our promo code at the next auction, 365 Sports, for a discount. Let's dive into it. It's coaching hire and fire season. So, Neil Brown out at West Virginia. Who are my top 5 candidates there for the Mountaineers? Let's get into it. Number 5, Rich Rodriguez has done a great job at Jacksonville State. Did a great job at West Virginia before he bolted for Michigan. And it's been kind of a comedy of errors until Jacksonville State. Until then, there's a large segment of the West Virginia fan base that would love to have him back. But as we saw with Mack Brown in North Carolina, maybe the sequel's not as good as the original. So maybe some new ideas. But based on the results he's having at Jack State, he certainly does warrant a look from West Virginia and some other power conference schools because, hey, he's winning games. Number 4, Jimbo Fisher. This one, there's a huge segment of fans that would love this. This is a national championship winning coach. This is a guy who wouldn't come all that expensive because A&M's paying him $75 million to not coach at A&M. And I couldn't find a gif of him at A&M. I guess the Aggies scrubbed that from the internet because they'd like it forgotten. But he's a West Virginia native. He wants to get back into coaching. Now, can that offense that he runs win in the Big 12? Can he adapt and adjust and build a new offense? Can he hire a play caller? Can he do all those things? I don't know. That's up to West Virginia and Jimbo Fisher to find out, but I guarantee you he will throw his hat in the ring if he has not already. Number 3, Barry Odom. Here's him at Mizzou, where he was fairly successful. He's been great at UNLV. He's ripe for a power conference opportunity. West Virginia's a great fit. Ren Baker is an AD who comes from the Mack Rhoades circle and tree, and Mack Rhoades was Barry Odom's athletic director at Mizzou. So there are connections there. Ren Baker is going to be looking for a guy who can fire up the fan base, who can coach winning football, and who can, just keep some consistency throughout. That's what Barry Odom's career, especially at UNLV, has been, and he's won given especially this year, he was dealt a real off-speed pitch with Matthew Sluka entering the transfer portal because of an NIL deal that they felt was botched, and the better quarterback was already on the roster. So you want guys crafty like Barry Odom. I think he's someone who certainly deserves a look and might need to be higher than number 3 on my list, to be honest with you. Number 2, Jason Candle from Toledo. Look, they already went the Mack route to get their basketball coach. Why not do it again with one of the best offensive minds in the country? This will fire up the fan base. Young coach, dynamic, ready for his shot at the big time. Jason Candle at Toledo could really spark some things and has a great eye for quarterbacks, has a great eye for offense, has a great eye for in-game adjustments. This is a guy, game management-wise, really like Jason Candle. He's going to get his shot sooner or later. I think the Mountaineers need to give him a shot. And number 1, Jeff Monken from Army. All this dude does is win with guys who aren't going to the NFL for the most part. And what you've seen with this Army team this year, their defense is violent. Their offense is legit. Bryson Daly is a stud. Now, he's not going to run the military academy system if he comes to West Virginia. He'll adapt and bring somebody in. But he knows coaching winning football, and it's probably time for Jeff Monken to get recognized for that. And I think that would be a great hire for West Virginia. Maybe I'll flip him and Barry Odom in number 1 and number 3 spots, but I wanted to leave some time to give props to a guy who's winning in a situation and winning in dominant fashion that has not been easy to win in dominant fashion in over the last few years that he has been at Army. That's going to do it for this Top 5. Tomorrow, we're going to talk UCF, and then on Wednesday, UNC and their candidates, provided no one gets hired between then and now. This is 365 Sports. Smokey will ring the bell right now.